I'm gonna just let this one flow because I just had a thought in my mind, and I feel like this is a thought every man has one day, is just really just asking himself, tired of being average, you know? Tired of getting caught up in distractions? Are you just tired in general? Just waking up and it's like the same thing every day. And you're probably waking up every day not fulfilled in the first place. So, what is it going to be for you that makes you change? I know a lot of us wait for like a miraculous thing to come into our life that makes us get up, makes us move. And I'm going to be honest, it's never anything miraculous. It's never like some like aha moment where it's like, yo, I need to be doing like it doesn't happen like that. If you want something different in your life, you're going to have to be different. You're going to have to feel different than everyone around you about your circumstances, about where you want to go in life. You're going to have to have the discernment in your brain to where as though you just realize like, yo, like nothing's changing right now. Like I've been doing the same things for the last year, 2 years. I'm having very slow progress in my life. I got goals and aspirations of, being at higher heights than I can even imagine. But in the direction I'm going right now is like, it'll take me forever to get there. So you're going to have to ask yourself, are you tired yet? Just of being who you are. Like, you want to be great, you got to start doing great things. Like, people who have the life you want, they have great habits. They have a great way to look at the things that they do in their life. That just is what it is. The way you're looking at your life, you're too comfortable with it. You're too willing to give yourself a break. You know what I mean? Like, you're too easy on yourself. You need to be hard on yourself. You need either an accountability partner that's on the same time as you, or you're just gonna have to just be that person that you need in your life, since no one else will be. Since there's no one else around you to wake you up from the delusion that you in right now. Serious. Like, I live in delusion. I've lived in the worst part of delusion, where I'm just thinking, one day everything is gonna change for me, because I've thankfully been a lucky guy all my life. I've been pretty lucky. I've been able to be on the right track or be on the right side of luck, and I can typically figure out a way in anything in life. But this next phase of my life, if I'm really going to get to where I want to be at, I'm not going to be able to be the average Greg I've always been. Just banking on luck, banking on fate, always being at the right place at the right time. It's like I want to be at different places. I want to be at the right place at the right time, and it actually puts me in a different place in my life. Not just gets me by in life. You know what I mean? I was just thinking to myself, like, I've been like, yeah, wake up early, go to the gym, journal, eat healthy, all these things that lead to a good mental space. But you got to have those things that's actually going to build results in your life too at the same time. If your results in life determine things about you want to be big on social media, you need action-based things in your life that is around social media. If you want to be big in day trading, real estate, e-commerce, something that's career-oriented, how are you sharpening your tassel? How are you sharpening your skills to make sure you're the best at what it is you're going after? You don't become the best by saying, yeah, I want to be really good. You become the best because you want to be better than those who claim they're the best at the moment. When it's like that mindset, you got to shoot for the stars. That way, worst case scenario, you land on the clouds. Because if you're shooting for the clouds, Worst case scenario, you just bust your ass somewhere, but there's probably not going to be any landing for you. It's just ocean or land. So, you just got to ask yourself, you tired yet? You tired of just starting over? And then when you start over, you starting over with that same weak ass plan that you got off YouTube or online. Like you need a real bulletproof plan that tests you to be great. Not no plan that's, I can go online and I can figure this shit out. And it's not like you need to do some, extraordinary thing. A lot of the time, all it really is some discipline and consistency that can get you to where you want to be at. You just got to be able to outwork yourself. You know what I mean? You're not willing to outwork yourself right now. You got to outwork yourself. You can't be willing to just to go to sleep so early because, you got off work late and now you're tired. Pull an all-nighter tonight. Fuck it. Like, you might have worked 12 hours a day. Okay. There's someone else who's working 16 or 18. Like, and it's real. That's real. Especially when you know someone in your life that does that kind of stuff. And it's like, dang, like, you could complain about your 8-hour shift of you sitting at your desk or doing some weak ass shit that doesn't require you to do a lot, physically. And then you hear someone who does a physical labor job that's very tasking. And it's just like, damn, like, I can see him being tired, her being tired, but why am I tired? You know what I mean? Like, I should have way more energy than the next man. And that just really is the truth. So, ask yourself, man, are you tired of just crying about the small little things that really is pretty weak of you to do? You know what I mean? I realized a tougher approach to myself, like I talk in my videos and I'm really talking to myself. This is just journaling footage for myself. I watch my videos and, sometimes I don't even have someone to be that accountability partner I need to really get me in that right gear. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I got to be that person for me. I got to listen to this over and over again sometimes. Sometimes I know if I put something in my photos and me talking to myself, I'm going to lose it. But on YouTube, I won't. So to myself, you going to keep being that same person that, makes a goal, doesn't follow up with it? Or are you going to make goals that you follow up with, make goals that's going to push you, you be consistent about it, and you do it and surprise yourself, But with asking, are you tired yet? I know if you're watching this, you probably are tired of your current circumstances, man. It's just the reality of it. They say right now, majority of folks don't have like $1,000 in their bank account. Will suck to be the majority. And if you are the majority, why are you? Why are you comfortable, having a weak ass work ethic with $1,000 in your bank account? I mean, like, I remember I used to be a guy who used to say like, money isn't everything. And I still believe money isn't everything, but I'd rather have money than be broke. So I don't think it's healthy to have a mindset really where you go about your day thinking money isn't everything and you want more for yourself, but then you're broke. You got to shift that mindset. You got $1 million goals. You can't be saying money isn't everything. Shit. Money should feel something to you. I mean, if money don't make you feel some type of way, then shit, you probably don't deserve it. It's my opinion, though. My opinion, and my opinion doesn't matter anyway. So, just ask yourself, man, are you tired of being who you are right now? What does the highest version of yourself act like? Move, think, like talk? Like, how does that person walk in the rooms and make people feel? Are people like attracted to that person's energy? Like when you walk in the room, do people just want to talk to you, ask you questions, figure out how are you the way you are? You know what I mean? Because when I imagine the highest version of myself, I see me now, but it's just a more disciplined version. Like it's never some like person that's like so far out of reach for me. It's like, nah, it's who I am now. It's just that person doesn't say no. Like he's always like, he's not like a yes man, but there's nothing this person can't do, you know? There's nothing this person can't do. Like he holds up his word to everything. He does everything head on without no cap, like of thinking like, man, this can't be done. Like, nah, he goes after everything. And I think that's how every person has to be. Every person has to be. Don't be willing or thinking everyone's going to do something for you. If you have people in your life that can do something for you, great. But don't go through life with a safety net. Like, throw that bitch out. Figure out a way. Safety net's probably going to hurt you more than anything. It's like your brain. It's like your brain is meant to save you from bad experiences. And typically, sometimes you don't need to be saved from a bad experience. That bad experience might just mold you into a more self-aware person. It might give you more edge in this world, you know? Everybody needs edge. So, yeah, I just wanted to come up here and talk to y'all because this is just something that was on my mind. And, you know, being on my own, I usually don't have this time to myself. Like I do because of me and my ladies, like different like work schedules and stuff. But just being out in a different state right now, and I'm in my hotel room to myself to just figure things out. It's just like, it's a lot to think about, but it's also a lot to act on as well. So that's great. So y'all, I love y'all. I hope you watch this, and you know, again, when you watch me, go do something after it. Don't just keep watching my videos. But if you are gonna keep watching them, it's gonna probably get you in a mood to where it's like, all right, let me stop listening to this dude. Like I need to get my ass up and just do something. Write a plan. Write my goals down. You know what I mean? Figure out where direction I want to go at now in this life, and shit, start trying to execute something. You know, time isn't running out. You know what I mean? Like you have time, but stop acting like you have all the time in the world. Cause that's something you don't have, you know? So, cause if you act like you do, then you'll just keep procrastinating and keep pushing shit back. And who does that help? Not you. Just the next man who's gonna be consistent, because he's planning and he's hoping that a lot of us don't wake up out of our, you know, hypnosis of procrastination and being lazy. It's people praying you don't wake up out of that. Like, it's people who feed and like really feed off of the energy of lazy people. I mean, look at the world. Like, look at the world right now. Look where most people's attention is at. Like, people feed off of you just not wanting to be consistent, bro. So, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, man. And I'm gone. Peace.